All right, let's do the revenue review. Let's just do it. Let's get into it. Let's jump into the bags and jump into the bank and see what we got left. I obviously have some things that I need to remove from my shopping string because I don't care about moonberry juice or shrouded cloth or even this Warlords of Draenor archaeology things. I just need to take them out. So I ignore like this first half, this first quarter. Kipperite I do keep an eye on because you need to prospect a ton of Kipperite, and 75 silver is cheap. Do I need it? I don't really need it. I have so much of this stuff, but I do recommend buying it at 75 silver. 3 gold for ghost iron ore is really cheap. Under 4 gold is a bargain, right? People are still selling off all of these items so that they can buy into Dragonflight items. These will bounce back at some point to around 4 gold. We'll see. We'll see if they dip a little bit under 4 gold permanently, but I'd expect them to sit at 4 gold, which is kind of what it's used to be in the past. We got these Titan Steel bars. Those fluctuate pretty significantly. Yeah, I used to buy these on my server specific at 800 all day long. Now they go down to like 200, which is a bargain. So keep an eye out for Titan Steel bars for the old engineering crafts, the turbo flying machine, the mechano hog, that kind of stuff. I don't see anything special in here. Spirit of Harmony has dipped significantly. These used to sit at 130, 134. Now they're down to 80, 90, and they just kind of sit in that 90 range, which is kind of bonkers. 40% loss is significant. Living Steel. We used to make so much money off of Living Steel. Those times have passed. We make very little off of it now. Selling at 374 gold is actually a loss unless you're buying the bars at 3 gold. If you're buying the bars at 3 gold, excuse me, $3, 3 gold per ore, and then 2 of those makes 1 bar, so 1 bar for 6 gold. Then you may still be making a little bit on this 374, but not much at all. The profit on that has fallen out significantly. So I hope that it bounces back. I'm just unsure if it will. I don't know. I don't have a lot of faith in it. It's fallen so hard so fast since Global Market and then Dragonflight came out. It just hammered Living Steel. So I don't know. We'll see. I may just be stuck on this one because it cost me so much to invest into it. Flying machine, that's good profit. So your crafting cost of about 600. I should be selling these. I don't know why I'm not. These Panthers selling for 22,000, 23,000. Unbelievable. It's cheaper to buy those right now than to sell those. So if you sell it at 23,000, the cost is about 24,000. You're making a loss. You're making a loss. So somebody is really jacking up the price of the Panthers on the auction house, and jacking up as in breaking them. Don't do it. Chopper, a little bit of gold in that. Ruby Panther, a little bit of gold in that. Not much, right? It's costing about 24,000 per Panther, so do what you will with that. The Jeweled Onyx Panther, same problem, right? 24 times 4, guess what? It's not 94. They're losing money on putting this on the auction house right now. So don't do it. These other things have a little bit of gold in them still, right? That little bit, I mean 20,000. If those even sell. Turbo flying machines don't sell very often because everything goes max speed now. It is what it is. Invincible in the chat. How you doing, man? I'm glad you made it to the giveaway. Well, sort of. We're doing the revenue review. But I see you out there, Invincible. Alright, unpause. Sky Golems. They've been a moneymaker for so long. It's hard to move away from them, right? These cost about similarly to that 23,000 mark to craft these, so there's still money in them. It might be like 27 or 28. My price point on that when I stop selling it is at 30,000. So if it's selling for under 30,000, I stop posting it. It is what it is. You craft it, you post it on the auction house, and you get some sales here and there. As long as you're making profit on it, that's the way to go. If you're doing this stuff and you're posting these panthers at a price where you're not making any profit, what are you doing? What are you doing? This is not how you make money in WoW. It's like you're money laundering somehow. Anyways, so the auction house still looks kind of shady. There are some things to note in the auction house. I've been using the WoW interface for it. The rousings have kind of turned up on their head. So this time last week, the rousing air was the most expensive. It's completely switched. Rousing air versus earth, fire, frost. And now it's one of the cheaper ones. Rousing earth is more expensive. So if you're transmuting, well, you should be transmuting into earth. I don't think that's complicated. You just need to buy the, there's a recipe for it. Transmute, awakened earth. So, it's 50 gold. I'm just gonna buy one, because I need it. So, you should be transmuting into the highest awakened item. Don't always do air, because air is not the most expensive now, so it is what it is. Another thing to note is Wilder Cloth. The Wilder Cloth is bonkers cheap. Look at this, 23 silver. The Wilder Cloth, 4 gold. The Wilder Cloth Bolt, 2 gold. So buy a bunch of the bolts. If you're going to be crafting anything in tailoring, you just buy the bolts. Buy the bolts, they're cheap. And then you turn them into bags. And we're going to talk about that next. So let's take a look at the bags. I'm going to loot all these items that I bought. And you look at the bags and you're like, 13,000 gold. That's terrible. That's terrible, dude. What have you been doing all week? Problem is it's 13,000 gold on this first 100 mail items. Because they are all bags, pretty much. Why am I crafting so many bags? I'm crafting all these bags because, you know, TSM says that it costs way more than it actually costs. TSM is miscalculating the cost of these Wilder bolts. So these Wilder bolts, these Wilder Cloth bolts are, they're just so much cheaper than what TSM is calculating them at. So when you're in the crafting screen, it's just bonkers because of the different qualities of the items. So this is quality 2. There's 3 quality levels, and TSM has a real hard time with that in calculating the accurate price of the cost of crafting the item. Well, doesn't really matter. I know that these cost about 40 gold to make, and I'm making a profit of 90 gold. So I've been selling them all day long, as you can see. So let's see if searching Wilder Cloth. I don't think the search works for that. So I don't think that 400 are Wilder Cloths. I don't know. We're going to have to collect the Wilder Cloth, though. How do we do that? Can we do that? How do I do that in the easiest way fashion? Let me think on this. I know it's not collecting them one at a time. That sounds like a nightmare. Take the canceled out of there. I don't think it starts at the end of it. I think it starts at your 100 that you have open. So look at that. Neural Silencer, got that from the Garrison. Let's just start opening some of these. Let's notate how much gold we have, and then we're going to have to do the math on it. It's going to be a math day. There it is. All right, let's open some of these and hope it opens just this screen. Yeah, it does. So it's opening this first 100. I'm going to get down to like 20 and then I'm going to close it. It switched. So that was all wilder cloth bags. Oh, it tells you the character. That's interesting. How come I never noticed that? I just don't care. I don't care enough. Alright, fair enough. Now what do we got in the bags? More wilder cloth. It's just more wilder cloth. So I'm going to open up all mail again, then I'm going to watch this. Wilder cloth. Keep going. Wilder cloth bags, man. And an army knife. What else do we got in here? We're starting to get some other items. Flying machine. Medallion of the Legion. This comes from the Garrison mission table. Sky Golem up in there. Very nice. Collect them. I'm keeping an eye on this number. Once that number goes up, then I stop collecting, and then we will review it on the spot. There it is. As you can see, just mostly bags. Look, I got more bags in there. I knew I had more bags in there. I have way too many bags right now. Okay, that's awkward. We found a fat pocket of bags. What is that? 70-something bags? Nice. Alright, Coalfist Gromling. That's free, out of the Garrison. Vial of the Sands. It's so good. I love the Vial of the Sands. Selling the Vial of the Sands feels excellent every single time. More Coalfist, more Vials. One of the World Spinners. This is one of the rockets out of Pandaria. That's about 25,000 in profit. I like it. So up to 189 in this screen. Not bad. Let's move on. Collect all those bags.
Can't carry any more.
Whew, that's funny. Another Vial of the Sands at 61,000. Excellent. Huge Ogre Cash. What? Sold it for 23.7 thousand. That's a new record. That's a new personal best right there. I love it. Justin in the chat, congrats. You won the giveaway. Justin, my dude, congrats on your win. We're doing the revenue review. On pause. That's unbelievable. 24,000 for the Medallion of the Legion. Ridiculous. Well, the Sands at 61 is amazing. Medallion. Here's one at 23. 2,300. 2,300. Oh, that's a medallion. Never mind. A little different. But also free. Because this came from the Garrison mission table. Look at these wilder cloth bags we're selling for $285. I was making a bunch of money on those. It was nice. Alright. Let's go to the next 100. Oh, we're full up. Our inventory's all full up of bags. That's awkward. Alright, now that we're at the end of the list, let's just go to the end and take a look. Oh, there's a rocket in here too. Wild. Bags were selling at $380. 1 week ago, they were selling at $380. It's so much gold. It was so good. So let's scroll up. Skyfry, we got a pet in there. Gromling, another mount. Medallion of the Legion. The usual suspects. Oh no, there's more bags. I have too many bags all of a sudden. Another Vial of the Sands for 41k. Oh, those are the old ones. Okay, and that's it. All right, let's collect it all. I don't want to reload UI. I done messed up. It's freezing. Come on. Come on. There it is. What did we start at? We started at 432. Oof. It's a tough one. Is that up? Should be this one. Oof. All expired. I don't even have room for all those bags. Alright, collect all the mail. It's bad. I got a bag problem now. I didn't realize I had bags in all the gold in all the tabs that were behind my purchases. Not purchases, other sales. So I found 2 hidden stashes of bags that were hidden in sales. Ugh. Alright, what do we got? 812. Brutal. Brutal. That's not right. Ugh, brutal. $300,000 profit. Is it profit? No, that's not all profit. 379,000. Probably most of it's profit because most of it's bags. Maybe a third of that was not bags because we sold a few mounts. That just doesn't even feel right, though. I guess it's right because we sold so many low quantity items. We sold 373 bags with an average of 180. I guess that makes sense because we sold one of those rockets at 85 or 90. And then we sold one vial of the sands at 61, and then 3 other. So actually, like two-thirds of this are still our mounts. Incredible. The amount of work that it took to get all these bag sales, is it worth it? It's up to you. I probably won't spend so much time on it anymore. I'll probably just sell out of my current stock. And then just move on to the old usual crafts, the mounts and things. Problem is these Panther mounts, people are selling them for a loss, so I'm going to lose out on profit on those. And I need to figure out something. I need to figure out something because I'm hurting on cash right now. So probably hurting on cash mostly because I'm not logging into my alts doing my daily 1-clicks on everything, which is not great. And I got no one else to blame for that but myself. So 379,000 for the main guy, not great. Let's jump into the next guy. All right, the second bank tune. Second bank tune has a serious problem because I filled them up with items that I was going to disenchant, and I just haven't disenchanted them yet because I haven't spec'd into disenchanting yet. So, okay, it's really not complicated. It's only made 3,000 gold this week. Oh, this might be the worst gold review ever. I think part of that is that I haven't had a lot of time to farm. Another part is I haven't been doing my garrisons. It's been a rough one. It's been a rough one. So 379 plus 3,000, we got 382. Bam, 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 bam. Not great. Let's wrap it up. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. I gotta play some games and get some more gold. Just gotta get it.